Did Bleach copy off of Yu Yu Hakusho? What's up, everybody? ForneverWorld here today to give my discussion of whether or not I think the latest arc, the Fullbring arc of Bleach, copied off of the Chapter Black arc in Yu Yu Hakusho. I stated in my review of 471 Bleach, if you guys wanted to see this. A lot of you said yeah, so here it is. I'm going to start off by saying one thing. Between Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, one thing I always admire about Bleach that, opposed to the other two that were more so inspired by Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Naruto and One Piece, Bleach was always more so, in my opinion, inspired by the anime Yu Yu Hakusho, the manga Yu Yu Hakusho. So I always was like, oh man, you know, this is great. I get a little bit of a taste of my favorite anime, Yu Yu Hakusho, inside of this series. And, you know, it wasn't the same thing, but it had very similar concepts and some of the characters felt similar. So I was like, oh, you know, I get a taste of my favorite in this. But this latest arc, to be honest with you, feels as though almost borderline plagiarism. Now, you know, everything isn't exactly the same, of course, but everything is very similar to Chapter Black. We got Genjo, Sensui, we got the Game Master with Yukio, and there's just a lot of similarities. The Fullbringers all together, they're all kind of rejects from society. You know, they were outcasts, society did them wrong, and they want revenge against it, and they seeked out this person, or this person came and answered their request of, you know, wanting to get back at society, Genjo. Same thing with the Psychics in the Chapter Black saga. They were all outcasts. You know, the Game Master, he seeked out Sensui, or Sensui seeked out him and found out, you know, he's an outcast, his parents was always fighting, he has nobody to play with, so he befriended him, and he used their hatred against society for his own plans as well. Very similar. You know, even the character designs of Genjo and Sensui kind of have similarities, you know, a little curl down there, hair slicked back and such. But, you know, it seems as though it's nitpicking. But if you look at the overall grand scale, we got Mr. Akitsuki, I believe, which is Sensui's helper, very similar, Genjo and Tsukishima. It hasn't been confirmed whether or not, you know, Tsukishima has any homosexual feelings towards Genjo as Mr. Akitsuki had with Sensui, but if that happens, then that would just really be like, wow, really, Kubo? But, you know, as far as everything else goes, it's very, very similar. You know, the Game Master and Yukio, similar powers, all the Fullbringers, their backstories. We have, you know, Genjo and Sensui, their plans, even very small things where it was kind of switched around a little bit, and I guess that's more inspired, but still with everything else, it kind of just throws it in there as it just feels like plagiarism. We got stuff like, you know how Sensui wanted to kidnap Kuwabara so he could use his powers for his ambition? Well, we have Genjo that wanted to get Ichigo's powers for his ambition. You know, there's a lot of similarities to the point where it's like, why are you, you know, Kubo, you could have come up with something better than, you know, just straight up swiping the arc in Chapter Black. There's too many similarities to even deny it. You know, there's, I believe, even there's 7 Psychics, and I think there's 7 Fullbringers. If that's not, you know, enough, then I don't know what is. It's to the point where, you know, I wonder if exactly Genjo and Tsukishima's ambition, well, more so Genjo, is to get back at Soul Society and, like, rip a hole to it or something, because then it would really be to the point. But, you know, just with everything already as it is, it's too similar to the point where it's like, what are you doing, man? We see this, you know, the hardcore Hakusho fans, we see what's going on here. And this is no to discredit from it, because I am enjoying what's going on in Bleach, believe it or not. A lot of people hate it. I enjoy it personally. Chapter per chapter, I look at it, and I enjoy what's going on. That's just me. But, you know, a lot of people will disagree. They hate it. They think, you know, the character development, plot holes, etc. And that's fine with you. In my opinion, it's pretty decent. But the similarities to Yu Yu Hakusho, it's beyond belief, to the point where it's like, really? I mean, come on. Sensui, Genjo, the Fullbringers, the Sidekicks, you know, does Genjo have maybe a personality disorder? You know, just a lot of similarities. Even Tsukishima looks somewhat like Mr. Akitsuki, you know, the long hair. Well, his is black, Mr. Akitsuki's is, I believe, green. You know, a lot of different things. If you even look at it in a way, Genjo kind of already had the personality disorder because of Tsukishima's powers. One minute he was good with Ichigo, next minute he was bad after Tsukishima swiped him, so it's somewhat similar. It may seem like nitpicks, but when you put all the pieces together, the Fullbringer arc is very similar, to the point where almost plagiarism as Chapter Black. But, you know, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Did you agree with me on a lot of these points? You know, the characters all very similar. The ambitions seem very similar. You know, even, oh, I left out a point. Sensui is the former spirit detective. Genjo is the former substitute Shinigami, first one, and he was the first one. You know, another big thing of like, whoa. From the moment I saw that with Genjo, and I seen the character design, and I started hearing about Fullbringers, I already, you know, started already clicking in my mind, like, you know, what's going on with this? And now it's just getting, it got to the point where it's like, I could really see, okay, this is a trend with constant things, you know? But again, that's me. Let me know what you think. Video response or comment in the comment section below. You guys wanted to see this after I mentioned it, so I'm delivering. And yeah, I just want to know your thoughts on this. Do you agree with me? Disagree? Try to keep it civilized, because, you know, it's just a discussion. I love both Bleach and Yu Yu Hakusho dearly, and there's, you know, this isn't to cause a crazy riot. It's just my opinion and wanting to see what you guys think, you know. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm ForneverWorld. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you love both Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach anyway, regardless, you know, because even people that have bashed Bleach, they know that at the beginning, especially of Bleach, it was one of the most amazing times, and people will always find the good part of Bleach that they at least like, so, you know, keep the hatred at a minimum. But yeah, I'm ForneverWorld, and have an awesome day, people.